Now he's coming, the Reaper's coming and he's here right now. When you dumb motherfuckers be hitting the ground. The Reaper's back and he's coming for you, cause you ain't got nothing else left to prove. Think you're special when you're fucking not looking at him cause you're thinking that you're so fucking hot. He'll slash you once, then he'll hit you twice, looking in your eyes, and then you'll fucking realize that death is coming and it's hitting you hard. Looking around at all the bodies in the yard, now you know that he is the truth, and what he says is exactly what I'll fucking do. Better pray, yo, and make it fast. Don't turn around, cause he's there, he's coming for your ass. Just run, yo, as fast as you can, and don't look back, or then you're dead. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head. Your time is coming and it's really soon. The Reaper came back here just for you. Keep on running if you think you can, but nobody outruns the Reaper, man. Looking back and wondering why, now all you can do is fucking cry. Your life flashes before your eyes, and all that you can hope for is that you'll die. The Reaper's there and he wants your soul. He'll hunt you down till you're dead and cold. When he swings, you're gonna fall. He'll stand over you and take it all. No witnesses can be found. He'll kill everyone that's in your town. Even when you think you're safe, the shadows are always there in your face. Just watch your back and wonder when your life will come to an end. When your chills go down your spine, know that the Reaper is there behind. Plotting on your demise, then I'll take you out when it's your time. Just know his name before you're dead. The Reaper is here until the end. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head. Some more. Another victim to his name. All your loved ones will go insane. He'll wipe your blood off of his hands, dragging your body out of the land. Find the water to throw you in. Ain't no way you coming back again. Checks your name off from his list, then he's moving on to the next fucking prick. Let the hunt start up again as he's breathing down someone's neck. They won't realize till it's too late that death is knocking on their front gate. If they're dumb enough to let him in, start the beginning of their end. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head. Say your prayers and your goodbyes, cause you may not come back tonight. Parents out there wonder why, looking for you day and night. Searching low and searching high, they'll never find you, wonder why. Cause when the Reaper wants you dead, the only thing they'll find is your head.
Balance exists in a state of perspective. Chaos and order flow in all directions. Dark gods lie in wait, for the corruptible are eternally slaves. The mortal plane must have strength to keep at bay the ever-expanding chaos. Dark gods lie in wait for the opportunity to enslave desire. For those who would listen, the dark gods will speak. Thou must never hear the words of chaos.
Yeah, dogs and dogettes. What up, everybody? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. We're gonna do this D&D stuff. So yeah. Alrighty.
I'm not watching, so just let me know when your intros are done.
I think we're all.
Oh, yeah, I think
I'm
we're all
good.
done.
Sweet. All right. Who I actually I've got mad brain fog and I can't remember shit from last session. I remember that you had to go to the, or you got a thing about going to the desert. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I can't remember anything else.
I
All right,
can
so-
do recap unless you want to.
Recap of last week.
Mhm.
We started off with Navos emerging back from the tar pits, with a different look on life, it seems, as he was talking with the Raven matron. Uh, we then progressed further into this cave that we were in and found an owlbear nest. We killed the owlbear. We took its eggs, sold one, traded another to Tommy Swift for a bag of holding, and kept the third for ourselves. Next morning, we wake up in the tavern, and Tommy Swift is there talking up, or and they're cooking up an owlbear egg that he had provided to the tavern. And Tommy's now talking about leaving to go to the desert to, I guess, find treasure. And
Lee was going after
Yorkie,
the main guys, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
well, no, like, yeah, you wanted to steal their loot. Talking about the bandit camps or the bandit camp that we destroyed, and how a lot of them are returning back to the desert. All while Merrick was in the room talking to the amulet and getting a response from a very shifty looking individual that only she knows about, of course, and was told to go to the desert and reach out to the amulet, the possessed amulet's companions. All well, Tommy is talking about a uh, woman he likes to Yorkie, and Yorkie is trying to get all the information out of him as he can.
What information did he give you?
Just her name, Sarah.
Her name, yeah, Sarah.
Because we said, well, what's her name? I'm not going to tell you that. And you're like, oh, okay. And then we said something else, and then I can't remember how you asked him, and then he's like, Sarah. Wait, no, fuck.
Sausage.
That's why we love Tommy Swift. Tommy motherfucking Swift.
And then obviously Merrick's. It was Merrick's vision. Did you tell the others about that? That was where he ended it, wasn't it?
We ended
we
right
ended
after.
we ended right after it happened. So no, she hasn't spoken to the others yet.
All right. Well, I guess that's where we can begin the session. We'll begin it from Merrick's point of view when she's finished. That vision is over,
Okay.
and you are back in the room.
So she has the coin with the sigil of the dragon's head in her hand.
Mhm.
The amulet in the other. She looks at both of them and kind of glances back and forth between the two. Wondering whether she should tell the others or not. Because she knows how Navos feels about the amulet.
Interesting.
So she's gonna put the amulet back over her head, tuck it back down into her armor, put the coin in her pouch, and she's gonna go down and find them. Down the stairs.
I actually just died in my headset.
Yeah.
So I missed what you said. Hold up.
You're good.
Switching over. There you go. Back.
So I was just saying, so she after she puts the amulet back on, puts the coin in her pouch, she travels downstairs to find the others.
Okay.
No.
There's a strong smell of cooked egg. You can
Right.
probably see Yorkie Yorkie and Navos talking to Tommy, right? Or near Tommy.
So Tommy, Sarah, right? What'd she do?
He stays quiet and narrows his eyes.
Man, this is some great egg. We should give some to Sarah.
I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for it anymore.
Well, you fell for Sarah, who does what?
He stands up and the stool that he was sitting on with the back of his legs knock it over. It bangs really loud on the wooden floor. No, I'm not having this. I've provided egg for everyone and this is what I get. This is what I get. He looks around with his hands out, exaggerating a shocked expression. I am shocked at this behavior. I will not be having it.
What,
Prying into my private business, you are.
I thought we were friends.
Well, but listen, right? I didn't even say what her name was. You guessed it, and it was wrong. So it's not even that name. What you said.
Oh, so it's not Sarah.
It could be anyone. It could be you.
Well, I'm flattered, but I don't swing that way. I don't really swing.
Jesus Christ.
He mumbles, well, you would if you were on a rope.
I mean, we could probably find a tire and a wheel, you know, maybe a wooden plank. Find a nice tree.
Well, it's a
Ooh.
nice one that me and Sarah go to over the river. Fuck. No.
Is there a hammock there too?
Yes.
Oh.
I made it myself.
Oh, okay, so look for the tree with the hammock, and I'll find T and S carved into the tree, right?
He looks at you, surprised. You've been there?
No, I was guessing that one.
He looks Navos and goes, this one is a little trickster. Pulls things right out of my brain.
Just a little bit.
So, the desert. So, how far do you think that they'll take you?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, stealing treasure. How far do you think you'll get?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've never really done much of that.
But you might get enough to please Sarah, right?
Well, she don't really care about fancy stuff. You know, she's a simple girl. Stop talking about Sarah. Anyway, every time you say something, something else comes out of my mouth, and I'm digging myself a deeper hole. She don't even know of a lot. Look, don't worry about it.
Merrick walks up behind Tommy and pats on the back and says, "Who's Sarah?"
Shit! Nobody!
Oh, it's just the girl he fancies.
Oh, okay.
He goes to sit back down on his stool, but remember his stool is on its side. It'd fallen over. So he sits too far and stumbles backwards.
You good there, Tommy?
Yeah, his ass is like stuck between the stool legs. Bloody great. Bloody great. Look how distracted I am. I'm going to have a great day today. That's an omen, that is. An omen, I tell you. He corrects himself and sits back on his stool.
You know, Tommy, every day we talk to you, we have a great day.
But it seems like my day gets worse for some reason. I'm telling you, you're cursing me.
And how's that? Give a good prime example.
Well, I'll give you an example. So, like, let's say I want to hide something from you, like, this girl I like, Sarah, and I start suddenly just telling you about her without thinking, and I tell you, like, she's got really nice hair and cute little ears and a button nose. And then all of a sudden, you know everything, and I don't even realise it's come out my mouth, you know? That's what example.
Well, doesn't that just mean you trust us?
I just done it again, didn't I?
Yes.
So what? We're going to the desert? Is that what's happening? We're going to talk about Sarah the whole way there?
Well, what's in the
I mean-
desert?
Treasure.
He wants to
Well,
go
it's not
treasure
just the
hunting.
desert. It's everywhere. You know, you can go to mountains. Sometimes you find treasure, but I don't think
The
many
desert
people go to
wouldn't
the
be a
desert.
bad idea. Never been to the desert before.
Well, apparently it's nice and warm.
I could do with some warmth in my life.
Yeah, it sounds dry.
It's take plenty of fluids, but we're fine.
I want to take a window with me.
Why?
If I get hot, I can open it.
Oh my god.
Cracking over, bro. You're fucking 20 minutes in. Fucking hell.
Is anyone going to tell him, or are they going to let him take a window?
Okay, let him take a window at this point.
He's got a
It'll be
bag of
funny.
holding. I just like Tommy is literally the epitome of a talking mime. Okay, fucking I can imagine just fucking middle of the desert, right? Scorching hot. Tommy pulls out a window from his bag of holding, places it, secures it slightly in the sand, opens up the window, and then a breeze just passes right through.
Actual breeze comes out.
Yeah.
Some kind of fucking cartoon shit.
That would be perfect.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, go for it, Tommy. Bring a window.
He seems quite proud of himself.
So, what did you guys have for breakfast?
Some egg.
Elba eggs.
Oh. See Tommy put his elbow egg to good use.
He
Yep.
rubs his belly. Yep, it was real good.
That's good to hear. As long as it tasted good, that's all that matters.
So what's this about a desert then? You want to go to a desert?
I
Yeah,
thought
if that's what you want to do, we can go.
He seems to be pondering the idea. I mean, it means some time away from here, and I don't know if I can go or not. Really, I've got things to do and people to see.
Like Sarah.
All right, yeah, but not just that. You know, there's the guild kids. You know, they need looking after. They need food. They need, you know, reeling in.
Can do that.
Well, I need to talk it over with Gladestorm first, but I suppose I could, maybe.
Alright, well, you go talk it over with Gladestone and come back to us, okay?
All right then. Let's build up the courage to do that. He rubs
You
his
got
hands
this.
together. Starts to walk out.
Yorkie pats him on the back. A real firm pat on the back.
And he lets out a really loud belch. Whoa! You know what? I didn't even know I needed that. I feel much lighter. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Like
no
a
problem.
baby.
You got this.
Fucking winded him. All right. Is there anything you guys want to do here before we move, or are you gonna wait for Tommy?
What's up, Merrick? You seem interested in the desert.
No, just, just thought to,
Thought you'd
let
would.
somebody else. Let somebody else pick where we go for once.
Look, I thought I did choose this place. What did? Honestly, I don't even know how we got here. I can't remember. It's been so long. Like 3 days.
Yeah, came here to get quests.
5 days. It's only been like 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, we came here to get quests, remember?
Yeah, we've kind of done them quests, so I say we move on to somewhere else. Try and see if there's any on the other side of the mountains. You know.
Well, we do gotta get our money from the guild or the town hall for the owlbear.
Alright, let's go and get that first, and then maybe move on, make our way towards the desert. Just an idea.
I mean, yeah. So we'll have to go through our old stomping ground.
Wouldn't be a bad thing.
How much is it for the owlbear, the beast again? We said 1,200 or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, if you want to go to the town hall. Yeah, you have had the night's rest. And they did say it would take time.
Yeah, I wonder how Bulge Fist is doing.
Good old Boulder Fist.
I don't know. Guess we can always talk to him when we get back.
Yep. Yeah, same with the librarian. Wonder how she's doing too.
Thinking about her, huh?
Yeah, I was see. Navos just goes, "Oh yeah," and like nudges Yorkie. Oh yeah.
Yes. I mean, she seemed to be a good friend at the end.
Friend.
Yes.
well, Navos goes,
Conversation was
"Yeah,
friend.
real good friend indeed."
Yorkie's just like, okay.
Yeah, Yorkie has
He's
no
just-
idea.
he's celibate. You know, he doesn't like.
No, I know. That's why it's
That's
funny.
honestly. I mean, I think she'd be a great companion one day.
Meg just smacks and looks down.
Yeah, I don't know why you're looking further down. You're always looking down on me. I'm short.
I'm looking at my hand.
All right, let's go to the town hall.
Alright, let's go.
You guys head to the town hall.
Yeah.
And so you see the clerks at the desk. The same one you spoke to. Wait, it was the posh guy, right?
No, there was a woman this time.
Oh, it was
Well,
it was the
yeah.
the female.
I mean, unless it would be the posh guy's shift again.
Yeah. That's yeah. He's actually he's dressed down today. He's not as in as fancier clothes. He's definitely. He seems a little bit more disheveled.
It just
Yeah,
goes
he's-
casual Friday, huh?
No, I've been called in last second. I was supposed to be off today, but I suppose I could use the overtime.
Fair. Ugh.
And it's not like there's much to do. Most of the quests have been cleared away.
True. Speaking of quests, we're here to claim the owlbear one.
Owlbear?
Yeah, you know the monster eating all the cattle?
Oh, right. There was a note about that here. Hold on one second. That says the collection was made via the Hunter's Lodge. The Hunter's Lodge wants to reduce the payment because there were actually two beasts. One being an owlbear and one being... Oh, it says unspecified. Did she not take note?
Yeah, I believe she said it was a wyvern.
Yeah.
He flips the page over and then back again. Nope, not a wyvern. Well, I don't know. This is strange. Maybe there's some more notes somewhere. And he reaches out for a book, opens it up, flicks through the pages. The journal says you came in, used the name, this happened there. Oh, she did. There, she put it in here. No wonder. Wyvern. But I feel like the wyvern's much bigger threat than an owlbear, no? He looks up with his eyebrow raised.
I mean, as far as we're aware, the wyvern wasn't the one eating the cattle. It was the owlbear. We found their remains.
I see. Well, the Hunters Lodge still say they should pay you for the kill. So, they've offered 50% of payment for your services and travel fees.
600 gold.
gold.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we'll take it. I feel like that elf at the hunter's lodge is a little sketchy. Yeah.
Oh, yes, and we've had a few complaints about their behaviors before, in the past. But that's hunters for you. They do some protecting. Not so much as adventurers, but some. So, what's next for... Sorry, your group name again?
The Immortals of the Dark.
And Yorkshire pudding.
Ah, that's right. I remembered the Yorkshire pudding. Yes, so,
Well-
what's next for you?
I guess we heard rumor that those bandits that we took out are returning to the desert. So I think we might just wipe them out for good.
The desert? Why would you dare risk such a thing?
Adventure?
But the desert's full of many dangers that, well, I understand adventuring around in between the cities and towns, but to go beyond the border is suicidal.
Well, how so? I mean, I've lived on the border most of my life.
Right, so you must know about the desert, the worms and the giant creatures that roam the desert and the...
Not really. I've been in the mountains.
Well, there are a lot of dangerous creatures in the desert. I mean, probably not at the border, but further in. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets, and no water supply, meaning you also have the environmental threat.
I think we got the water covered. Navos,
Well-
go buy 2 barrels of water.
Well, I wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
We're gonna need it.
No, but seriously, Navos, let's go buy some water. Like, some barrels. You got
Yep.
that bag of holding. It
Yep.
should fit.
Little fit.
Yeah, it fits in the opening. You probably just need to buy a load of water skins.
Just sucks the
Alright,
barrel,
so we're gonna-
barrel
we're
in there. And
Yeah. So we're gonna go find that. There's gotta be a shop around that has a bunch of water, right? Or water skins.
Oh, yeah. There'll be a bunch. So, one water skin is roughly a day's water supply.
Right. Let's see, and there's 3 of us.
If you staying properly hydrated, anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So what would like
Because
30 water skins cost then?
Well, you get them. You can get them from the Hunter's Lodge. There's a tanning shop right next to it where they make the leather for it,
Yeah.
and there's special wood and
Yeah.
parts like the cork and all that stuff. So that they only cost a silver piece each.
That's what, 3 gold for 30?
Yeah, so 1 gold a piece if we're gonna split it. Or does one person want to buy it all?
I'll buy
Yeah,
it.
I don't care. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 gold.
About time I spent some of the money.
Yes, you
We are
purchased.
Stacked for water.
You got plenty of water. You purchased the 30 water skins. You fill them up the water supply in the
Yep.
city.
Close them up, put them in the bag.
Oi, what are you doing? Filling up water? How much water you got?
Don't worry about it.
It's just a lineup outside the taps.
Yeah, everyone's trying to get water. Just wait your turn.
Yeah, there's a queue behind you.
Yeah. It's like we only got 28 more to go.
So, you see Tommy midway in the queue behind you as you're filling up water.
Right.
He starts waving. Oi! Oi!
Give him a wave back.
Wait your turn.
It's Tommy.
He starts pushing through the groups of people and are all grumbling as he pushes past. I'm with them. Hold up. Don't worry about it. I'm with them. They're holding my spot. And he gets to the front. Oh, thank goodness I didn't have to queue. He gets his bag of holding and opens it up under the faucet and just pours the water directly into the bag. Oh, that should do. Bloody hell. Going to a desert. How good
Yup.
is that?
So, what Gladstone say?
Well, you want the exact account of words spoken or just like a yes or a no?
Exact.
Summary. Yeah.
Yes, hurry up and fuck off, you idiot, is what she said.
What did
Okay.
you tell her you were doing?
I said I was going to the desert to find treasure. And then she asked how I'm going to stay hydrated, and I said I'm going to fill my bag up. And that's when she said, hurry up and fuck off, then, you idiot. Or something like that.
Ah,
She's always mean to me.
well, might as well get on with this adventure. Wait,
There's a story about that, the fountain up there. You know, by the old church. There's the
Oh?
monastery with the monks. Just up the street there in Oak Tower.
And how do you know this?
That's an old story, you know, goes around a bit.
Did Sarah tell you?
No, actually, I told Sarah this one because I heard it first, right? Want me to tell you it?
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we can walk and talk. We've got a long way to go, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so there's nuns there up at that churchy monastery place. I don't know what it's called. I don't go because I don't like do any prayers and stuff. You know, I just never done me any good. So anyway, there's these 3 nuns, and one day every 50 years, all the nuns get to do whatever they want. They get to do anything they want, like break the rules of the monastery, whatever. If they want to go and, have a little fondle with another bloke or, the things they're not meant to be doing, then they get to go do that. Once every 50 years, all of them get to go and do something. Only one thing, though. And then they've got a fountain there and they get to drink from it. It's called the Fountain of Forgiveness. You heard of that?
No.
The Fountain of Forgiveness? No. Oh, well. Okay. So anyway, the first nun goes out and she's, you're not allowed to eat pork. So she goes and fills herself up with bacon. She loves it. Greasied up. Makes a load of bacon. Has it with a load of bread. And she goes back. And she goes to the fountain and the other two nuns are there. Anyway, I don't know what the head nun's called, like the master nun, whatever her name is. What do they call them? Do you know about that?
No.
No,
Head mistress, maybe? I don't know.
Something like that. Anyway, she's there at this fountain, right? The Fountain of Forgiveness. And she goes, okay then. What I need you to do is admit to me the sins you have done. And then you can drink from the Fountain of Forgiveness and all will be well. So the first nun, she comes back, she goes, yep, I ate a load of bacon. She goes, well, drink from the Fountain of Forgiveness and all your sins will be forgiven. So she does. She drinks from the Fountain of Forgiveness. She has a big gulp. She has to drink this big mug. And away she goes. Second nun comes over and the head nun mistress person goes, hello, what is it that you have done? Whatever she said it, however she says it. And she goes, well, I had a bit of a crush on so-and-so, this bloke that lives and whatever. So she did a little bit of fancy pants tickling there and, did the dancing partnership thing that people do in the bedroom. So the nun says, oh, that was a big one, eh? Okay, well, drink from the Fountain of Forgiveness and all will be forgiven. So she drinks a big mug from the Fountain of Forgiveness and then goes back inside. The third nun comes over and the headmistressy nun person goes, and what did you do, miss? And the nun goes, I pissed in the Fountain of Forgiveness.
Jesus Christ.
I guess what the hell?
That's the story of the Fountain of Forgiveness. That's why we don't drink the water from over there. By the time he's told that story, you're out of the town.
Interesting.
You're a bit of an idiot, aren't you, Tommy?
Well, that's what Gladestorm said.
Yeah.
Don't make it true, though.
Well, I better work on my summer tan. Yorkie just takes off his robe for a little while.
What, does he go dark blue or some shit? Like what?
Honestly, I don't know. But I could imagine him just going like pure brown, like really dark brown, or like even like the color of sand, like a golden, like
Yeah. He gets rosier cheeks.
yeah. Kind of like how a marshmallow, like his skin is like sugar, it turns into like a caramelized brown.
Yeah. All right, now you get to pick a navigation route, like which direction you wanna go. Do you want to go back through Windhamwood, or do you want to just go cut straight across? Do you want to go around the mountains to Tarraford or Harkenden, and then up from Harkenden? Depends how much wilderness traveling you want to do. This will also change what encounters you have, so...
Oh no, Merrick, is there anyone you want to kill in Harkenden?
No, I don't particularly want to go back there either.
Well, let's we go back to Windenwood and then go all the way to Terraford, and cross the border that way,
Or we
or
could just
we go.
go to Windenwood, cut through the
to-
forest, and then through the mountains.
I mean,
Yeah, there is a path here. I suppose you can see the gap in the mountains.
the monastery's up that way too. Oh, we could go to Riverton and then pass through the mountains. It's all up to you. Yeah,
Actually,
No,
I wonder whether Merrick roll a history check. Just
Alright.
yeah, you'll remember that Harkenden, Riverton, and Stonefelk are actually quite protected by the mountains. There, it's very difficult to pass through to the desert that direction.
Mhm.
So that's why it's quite a prestigious city, because it is protected from that side.
Mhm.
The main way through is the center bit here, but there are paths through. They're just quite treacherous, so
Right.
people don't often take them.
Yeah, I mean, or we could go all the way like around.
Yeah, where you can get a boat around.
Yeah, the mountain and then come up.
I mean, I said you would just go right through the middle.
Yeah, so right through Windenwood.
Yeah. Right through the middle.
all right. Well, I guess that's the path you guys want. That's the path we'll take.
Look at you figuring out what I just did with that.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. That's all. It's like
Yeah,
it's like,
no, it's handy, right?
oh yeah, I love doing that. It's so good.
All right then. Through as the middle it is.
We'll trek back to Windenwood.
Do you want to go into Windenwood or just past it?
Up to these guys. Can always go in and see if anybody's around that they know. 'Cause they've obviously spent way more time there than I have.
Yep.
Well, not really. I mean, we don't really have anyone to talk to. I mean, the old lady that was room board, she's I mean, forgive me for saying this, but I hope she's dead. Um, that's for
It's not very nice, Yorkie.
don't act like you don't think the same.
Yeah, but that's not nice coming from you.
I feel like you've rubbed off on me. You know, I don't kill, but you do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Your point being?
Doesn't mean I can't wish death upon someone. I'll just have you do it for me.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's logical. It works.
it's logical. It's logical.
I'll never soil my hands. Personally,
Yeah, just
I'll
make
bu-
me be your puppet instead.
I'll bust a few a few balls. Make them my puppet, yeah. Alright, let's get to traveling.
Yeah.
One step in front of the other.
I say we pass Windenwood. Go straight into the forest. Where the road forks off there. So where we continue forward that way.
Mm-hmm. All right. I need one person to roll a survival.
I'll do it. Survival. +4. 11.
Not bad. All right. So you want to be keeping to the edge of the forest, kind of, not into the thick of it. So like where the marker is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's quite easy to navigate using the edge of the forest. There's still trees like to the south of it. It's just not as dense. So you're on the cusp of where it starts to become a lot more dense. And as you're walking along here, you come across what looks like a stone. It's like a tomb. It's not very well built. It's very rugged. Like the stones have just been laid on top of each other. But it looks like some kind of tomb. Because there's a old painted wooden door on the front of it.
Hey, Tommy, I dare you open that door.
I don't need to dare me. Look at it. There's nothing in there. It's empty. What is it, an outhouse? It's gonna stink if it's been out here for this long.
I don't know.
He goes up to it and rattles the door, and it's locked. No, nothing.
Well, why would there be a locked door in the middle of nowhere?
Right? I mean, you'd probably just go in the woods, wouldn't you? Imagine that, getting all the way here and needing to defecate, and then all of a sudden the door's locked. You'd have to go in the woods. That'd be no point in travelling here to use the toilet like that. Pointless.
So it must mean there's treasure behind it.
What, you reckon someone swallowed a ring or something?
Or
I ain't sifting
pouches of
through
gold.
that kind of mess to find an odd trinket.
I mean, open the door and find out.
Fine. He holds his hand out. And he turns around and he's holding it out like roughly in your direction. He turns around and looks at you. Well, go on in.
What do you want me to do?
You said to open it. I need the keys.
You call yourself a thief?
Tommy Swift.
Well, I was going to open it. You got to give me the keys so I can open the door.
We don't have the keys. You need to break the lock.
Or lockpick it.
Oh, why don't you just say so? He pulls out a lockpicking kit.
Jesus Christ.
He says open it and he means pick it. People have been more specific in this place. Look at me breaking into a toilet. What if there's a big frigging lady in here? It's got to be someone in here. Hello? He bangs on the door. Anyone in there? I'm coming in. Room service.
What kind of room service would be out here in the middle of the forest at an outhouse?
I don't know. What do I meant to say? Am I a janitor?
Just say, I'm coming in. If you're taking a shit, you'll take it even harder.
You heard him. I'm coming in. He starts picking the lock. I've never been very good at this. You put this in here, you twist that, and you starts like raking the lock. It's not going.
Oh, would you like me to do it?
I mean, if you could, I'll just, following orders.
Yeah, I'll do it for you, buddy.
It's always Gladestorm that does all this stuff. I mean,
Sort of.
like, when I lose my keys, doesn't do it like illegitimately.
Right. Of course.
Tommy, I don't know who you're fooling.
So
They've
Navos
already
just kind
thrown
of
you in jail.
pushes Tommy to the side and takes the lockpicking equipment off of him. Then what do I need to roll? Is that sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Yes. Yeah, the lock opens, and you feel the door go loose.
All right, now just back up and go after you.
Well, thank you very much. He holds his nose and opens the door. It's quite dark in there, so roll perception. Who's got
Jesus Christ.
who's got dark vision?
I do.
We all do.
Or
We all do.
everyone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can roll with advantage. You only need more than a 10, so just roll it again, Merrick.
Alrighty. Roll with advantage or without?
No, just roll one more.
Without this time, just roll one more time
Great.
and take the highest result.
What was it again? Perception. Right?
Perception. Yep.
Mhm.
9.
9. I mean, you don't make. Okay, so Merrick, you only make out there's a
I'm at the back.
stone.
I'm at the back.
Yeah, and there's just well, you can't really see past the others. Then there's a stone chair inside, and on the stone chair is a skeleton. The other two, you notice that there's text above the, like, carved into the stone above the chair. And it just says it's a lot of it's actually cracked and broken away, but it says here lies somebody. Doesn't say the names, starts with a K, and then the rest of the text is broken off. And there's a worn out passage at the bottom again that's illegible, but there was text there at one point. You can see the odd letter here and there. Tommy turns around and goes, "Bloody hell! That must have been a long shit."
I can imagine dying on the crapper.
Where's the hole? Wait, I know. I've figured it out. He puts his hands on his hips. It ain't a shitter. It's a castle. The room actually goes down behind the. Are you going in there? First of all,
Yeah.
all right.
Sure.
If you do go inside to look around, the first thing you'll notice is that when you go in, it's small enough that you can see behind the stone chair where the skeleton is, and there's a hatch with a ladder.
Well, that's
Oh
unusual.
boy, a ladder.
The opening is quite wide. So is the ladder.
Man, yeah, this must have been a really big fucker.
Well, I mean, look. So, I don't know if we're meant to be coming inside this castle, but you reckon it's safe down there?
I don't know.
Probably not.
You wanna go check?
No. Mm-mm.
Why not?
There's a dead guy on what I thought was a shitter, but he's actually a throne, or he's like a security guard or something. If he wakes up, I tell you, I'm going back. I'm going to Elton. I'm going back home.
If he doesn't,
Then I'll just wait here.
hey, here. If he doesn't move from the throne after I touch him, will you go down?
What, you gonna touch him?
Yes, I'm just gonna knock him out of the throne.
What if he gets angry?
Then we'll deal with it.
Fine, but I'm standing outside. He steps outside and looks through the door.
All right, so then Yorkie goes over and pushes the skeleton out of the chair.
Yeah, he just collapses to the floor. And...
Yeah.
falls apart.
Well, like he's getting up
Well,
to
now
me,
you've done
Tommy.
it. Yeah. Now I've got to step across the bones to get inside.
Just push him to the side.
I'm not touching them. I told you. That's
God.
no.
Navos goes
Fuck,
over and like kicks
You-
the bones all into like the one side of the room.
Do you not have a broom in that fucking pouch of yours?
Oh yeah, I do actually. He pulls out a broom and passes it to Navos, who was using his foot. Here you go. That'll help.
I don't take it. I just stare at him like
And he
Finish.
slowly puts it back in the
Yeah.
bag.
finish
Okay.
kicking all the bones to the one side. Then I just walk back toward the thing. There you go. Now you got a path.
He walks through and goes to the ladder. Look, I went first on the door. I think it's only fair if you go first this time.
I'll go
Alright.
first.
Oh. Alright,
Yeah.
Merrick first then.
Alright. Climb down the ladder. How far down is the ladder?
That's about 40 feet.
Okay.
40 feet down? Holy shit.
Yeah. It's a big ladder.
Well, Merrick's gonna make his way slowly down the ladder.
Everything good down there?
So far, so good.
Right.
Bright
You
light.
reach the bottom and it's
It's
lit.
so bright.
It is so bright. Hold on. I need to
Look at
fix
that.
that flashbang shit.
It's just white.
There you go.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, fucking burnt my retinas out.
I feel bad for you guys because it's late.
Yeah, like the sun just came up in my eyes. All right, so yeah, you
Speaking of it being late, I'm tired. Wow.
I'm tired.
I don't know why I'm so tired, though, that's the thing. Anyways, let's continue.
So there's a room down here with a sarcophagus in the middle. Feel free to roll perception to inspect the room a little more. See what you notice. How much detail you take in.
19.
Okay, so you notice there are like gargoyle statues on the walls with open mouths,
Mhm.
potentially traps.
Okay. I shout up to the others. Looks like this thing in the middle of the room could be trapped. You guys are coming down, be careful.
All right. And Yorkie just quickly climbs down the ladder.
The boss follows behind Yorkie. Before I go all the way down, now you gotta tell me, you coming?
Yep, I'm definitely climbing down right now. He takes his time getting onto the ladder and then slowly climbs down as well. All right, let's see if I can. Since I didn't make the map very well, or at all.
No.
Behind the sarcophagus, there is an altar with some crystals on it. The squares are the crystals, and this is the blue is the table, the altar. So there's a green crystal, two green crystals, two red crystals, and two yellow crystals. And then next to it, in front of it, rather. Let's go back to blue. There's a box with some kind of shiny silvery thread and a plaque underneath that with what looks like instructions.
Meg's gonna go over to the plaque and try to see if she can read what it says.
I'm gonna type it into the chat here now.
Right.
Yeah, time to use big brain. I've solved your puzzle. Your, what is it? No, I solved your labyrinth puzzle, master. The Minotaurs escaped, and you're gonna get the horns, buddy.
What's the one rule of this game?
I cannot win.
That's right.
Oh my goodness, it didn't send. Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, are you in like hidden mode again? Remember, it always puts you in like spy
Yeah.
mode, basically.
There you go.
Red to red, green to green, yellow to yellow. Do not let the threads cross, or death shall rise and life shall fall.
And then beneath that it says so yeah, you got a bunch of threads in the box above that text.
The thread must not be raised. The thread must be as one with the altar in harmony.
It's not altar wrong, but it's
this
fine.
is easy. How do I can I draw on
Yeah,
it or no?
you get your pen tool.
Pen tool. The draw tool, yeah?
Yeah, the draw tool, and just match the color as well
Yellow
if you can.
goes this way. That's yellow.
Yeah.
Green. And red.
Well done.
It's piss easy, bro.
Yeah, a clunk opens up behind you. The sarcophagus seems to have shifted, and you heard a mechanism from within it.
We'll go check that out.
All right, I'll check it out. So was that the sarcophagus? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So to lift, it's very heavy. If you're going to try and lift it, it
Okay.
is made of stone. So if you do try to open it, just roll a strength check.
Yorkie's got this. He's
No one, I was
off.
gonna say no one ever. I got a crit, fucking crit 20 or something. Crit success.
He's struggling to open it. I think someone just needs to
I'll come help him.
Navos.
help, and he can roll again.
Okay, do I have to roll anything or just him?
No, just him.
Okay.
Fucking.
It won't budge.
Yeah, this thing is very heavy. The thing is probably like so much bigger than me, and I'm just a small, strong little man.
We'll move over and let Navos try.
If you help someone, they can get advantage on it. Try.
All right,
Alright.
yeah. I mean, I'll try.
3, 2, 1. A push.
Damn, 14. What's with
Fucking
the
hell.
hard cap at 14, guys?
I don't know. I mean, I have nothing with strength, so that was a straight
No.
roll.
Oh, fine. Move out the way. Fuck.
Oh, you get to roll one more time because it's with advantage.
Holy
Shit,
shit.
is it?
She uses her bow to like lever the
Yeah.
thing and slide it out. Let's be real. That's not a strength.
Leverage.
I can't believe I
Anyone
rolled
could
two
use momentum.
14s.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just gonna shoot it with my pistol, since how they're force.
Yep. Just blast the
Yeah,
roof.
just blast the top of it off. If we couldn't get it open, that was gonna be my solution, is to just shoot the damn thing.
Smash the top to bits.
Well, luckily you have me. I got the
So-
max score there, I can't lie.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So, inside is an a set of armor, and inside that is an old skeleton. The armor's like fucked from being in there for so long, but it looked like it was ceremonial anyway. It wasn't. He was buried in ceremonial armor, whoever it was, rather than practical armor. And in the skeleton's hands is an old tome, a dusty book.
Ooh, reading. Hey, yoink. Yoink.
The book is sealed shut with a pattern, like a metal brace and a pattern on the front.
It's like a lock?
Yeah. It's braced, like locked shut by some kind. There doesn't seem to be a key for it or a latch or anything to open, but there is a pattern on the metal, like an indentation where something goes, maybe a gemstone or some kind of keystone.
Okay. Gotta look inside the tomb, see if there's anything like maybe like near the neck of the skeleton or pendant or something.
The rest of the place seems fairly empty. So you'd imagine that if it's not here, then
It's
maybe
someplace else.
It's someplace else. But it doesn't seem like this thing's here. You could roll insight on the situation, and I can give you hints that way of like situational awareness and how your character will perceive it. Anyone can do that. So yeah, Yorkie,
Well.
you will get the feeling that this place is a tomb designed to protect the tome, the book that you've just found, and there may be more places like this around the forest that might contain the keystone for it. So it's something to keep hold of if you wish to investigate this further another time. Or now.
May I put this in your bag? I don't think there's anything else of value down here. But I think we might run into more of these. And Tommy, stop cowering in the corner.
Yeah, well, I was just about to tell you what he's doing. When you look at Tommy, he's over by this puzzle, and he's moving the threads around. and then there's a loud click, and he freezes and then slowly looks around at you guys.
Tommy, what did you do?
Well, I wanted to see what happened when you crossed the threads.
Oh, well, now you're dead.
What do you mean?
I mean, the warning
I'm still
told
here,
us
aren't
if
I?
you cross
He
the
pats
threads, you're
himself.
dead. I
I'm
say,
cursed. I'm gonna die.
Yes,
I'm gonna,
look,
I'm,
it says on the thing, the plaque there. Red
Yorkie's
to
gonna
red,
look at the
green to green, yellow to
statues.
yellow. Do not let the threads cross, or death shall rise and life shall fall.
But
No,
we're all
that's-
still here, right?
Just about.
I
Should we go?
think we should, yeah, probably. Because I have a feeling that dude's gonna wake up.
Get the fuck out of here.
I told you. He points at Yorkie. Skeletons, men.
I don't think that's the case, but again, let's get running up this fucking ladder.
Roll a perception. Okay.
20.
You notice that the rungs of the ladder have snapped to the side. Like there's no rungs. It's just a sheer wall. You also
Oh.
notice that the gargoyle heads with the mouths open are leaking some kind of fluid that's hissing when it touches the floor.
Acid traps.
Okay, so no skeleton getting up, but death by. No, we need to get out of here. We need to go.
And how do you propose we do that, Tommy? The ladders are fucked.
Climb the rope. The other half's still there, right?
The what?
The other half of the ladder, right? You said the one half was snapped, so there's no rungs going up. Is the other half?
All of the rungs of the ladder are gone. They've like folded inwards, so that you can't climb it. There are the two support beams, like the handle side part of the ladder, is still there either side of the wall, but it's wide, right? So you can't grab both. You could
Right.
potentially try to climb up one of the. It's basically just like a pole now, but it'll be a difficult climb.
One sec, guys. Just need to take a phone call.
Navos, how far can you teleport?
20 feet? 30 feet, maybe, I
Shit,
think?
I think it's 30. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
We're 40 feet down. Fuck. Is there a... Yorkie's gonna try to, like, move the strings back to the way they were when we completed the puzzle.
It doesn't seem to affect anything, which would make you feel like now that it's been activated, it's activated.
Okay.
The only option is search for something in here deeper,
Yeah.
or get out.
Yeah. Is there a plug somewhere? Look around and see if I could find see if I could find maybe a button or plug or some kind of switch, door. Just look at everything.
Roll. So the only thing is of interest is the altar itself. You notice something about the plaque.
I'm back.
So roll an investigation check. You feel like there's something about the plaque. You can't figure out how it works.
Meg, come here. Take a look at this plaque.
Alright. Want to roll an investigation? I'm gonna roll an investigation, okay then?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You notice that if you press in at the same time two of the letters, they'll shift, and the plaque will open up.
Okay.
And behind it, there seems to be more text. What languages can you read?
Me, I can read Common, Elvish, Orc, Dwarvish, or Druidic.
Okay, this is in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Damn little dwarfs.
I'll get the inscribed text. It's a question, and it says you'll have to read it out to the others.
Okay.
Unless you know it yourself, of course.
Okay, guys, so there's a question here. It says, what falls but does not break, and what breaks but does not fall? Any ideas?
Waterfall, right?
Nothing happens.
What falls but does not break, and what breaks but does not fall? Sun?
Nothing happens still.
What falls but does not break, and what breaks does not fall?
You said sun.
Yeah, I said the sun. Dusk?
Oh, night. Like nightfall.
Half of the text glows. The text that says what breaks, what falls but does not break, rather. Nightfall. That glows.
Only half of it. So what's the opposite of night? Day, right?
Yeah, daybreak. Daybreak and
And then
nightfall.
the whole plaque glows, and the ladder snaps into place again, and the rungs come back.
Oh, thank God. Well, I
Get the fuck out of
Good
here,
shit.
guys! Right
Good
now!
shit.
that was hard
Yeah,
actually.
no
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not the shit with
Yeah, it's a
riddles,
good one,
bro.
though.
That was a really good one actually. I had to seriously think about that. I'm like, what the hell falls? It doesn't break. Yeah, that was rough.
All right, so you climb out. You take the tome with you. I take it.
Yeah, she put it in her bag.
Yeah.
At least Yorkie told her to. I don't know. I'm guessing that she did.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get out, roll perception.
Perception
Tommy obviously
here.
follows you out. Okay, Navos, you see through the trees, maybe 60 feet through the trees, another tomb, just like this one.
Wait, there's another one of these things down there. Kind of point down to it.
God, I'm starting to feel like Lara Croft.
How do you know who Lara Croft is?
I went to the library. There's that science or that fiction book, Tomb Raider.
Alright, are we gonna go investigate the other one, or?
Might as well.
Alright.
We've already broken into one porta potty.
Porta potty.
I mean, outhouse, whatever. God, I wouldn't be good at fucking 1980s roleplay. Fucking.
Porta Potty, Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. Yeah, so you want to go over to the other one?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And Tommy says, "Look, I tried. I did. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this one. I think I should stay up here in case I get tempted to touch something down there.
I think that's a good idea.
And make sure no intruders, come in behind you and do something stupid like cross a thread over that they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I
probably
only
a
want people
good
doing
idea.
anything stupid like that.
Yeah, go ahead and start making up a camp and maybe
That I can do. Yeah, I can make camp.
throw on some food.
Yeah, he starts to make a clearing 20 feet away from the tomb.
All right, let's go in.
All right. To the lock then.
All right, give me 1 second.
Yep.
Okay, to the lock.
All right. So
Damn it.
Yep. Sleight of hand, a 26. Yes, you open the lock. This door is a pull door. So you open the door, and then behind the door is just a stone slab. Like you can't go through it. On the
Damn.
stone slab is another riddle. This time again in Dwarvish, so I think Merrick or anyone else can read this if you've got.
I cannot read Dwarvish. Nope.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I don't even remember where to check my languages at.
What are your languages?
Literally on main page, scroll down to the bottom right.
Oh,
On the
all
side.
All I know is thieves can't.
And common.
Damn, I don't even know common. It literally just says thieves can't. That's it. Doesn't even say common.
How's this guy been talking to us?
I don't know.
All right, Mac, what does this one say?
This one says. Just typing in.
Right. This one says, where may you find roads without carts, forests without trees, cities without houses?
The map.
The door opens. That was so quick.
See?
Oopsie.
No, it's good. So yeah, the door opens and inside is a similar scene as before with the skeleton in a seat, stone chair, and behind a ladder that leads 40 feet down into a room.
Well, Geronimo. Down we go.
One second. Yeah. So you're gonna go down?
Yep.
Yeah. So as you
Yep.
go down, this room is slightly different. As it's not there's no altar, there's no sarcophagus. It's just the same shape room, but at the end of the room is a single door. I'm gonna have to ask that evil does not partake in this because he
Okay.
knows. If you, I think you know. You've done it before.
All right. I'll just
Just
mute
like
my mic.
roleplay it
So
out. Kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. One sec. I'm just loading it in. Went into the wrong folder. I clicked GTA RP instead of D&D roleplay.
I hate that.
Hey, this GTA roleplay looks different.
Yeah, it does. It looks real different.
Medieval style GTA roleplay.
Bring Yorkie into Kudos as a little dragon.
Jesus Christ. That would be funny actually, I can't lie.
What the hell?
Ow.
Cannot see. Oh. Oh, here it is. I'll drop you in a second. Map layout. Add. Remove the stupid grid. Save. Oh, wrong one. Did the grid just disappear for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hide full page. You should see. I hope this works. You should see a black screen now.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So the door at the end of the room. You can see at the bottom. Just place your tokens in that area if you go through the door. So this room, it actually looks someone has actually stayed in here. These lamps stone taught like they're stone gemstones that light up the room. Looks like there's some kind of door to your left as you go in as well, and a suit of practical armor ahead of you.
Hmm.
I mean, you can help with all this bit, Evil. I just mean the end part.
I got you.
Yorkie's gonna try the door.
I need both Yorkie and Merrick, and actually all three then, to roll a dexterity save as darts fly out of the ceiling. The floor presses in. You feel the floor click into place, which gives you a very minute time to react before these darts fly everywhere. So yeah, roll a dexterity save. You will need a 12 or more. Huh. You you avoid very close. You avoid all of these darts that are flying around the room as you step on the trap. But then the door opens. Let's do. There seems to be a long corridor in front of you into another room.
Why do I feel like I'm about to take on like a James Bond task?
Well, uh, I don't have check for traps or anything. Is there any way to like?
Add perception to check for traps.
Okay,
You can
well,
just
look,
ask to
yeah. I look for traps in the hallway.
in the hallway. Yes, you believe that it's a good idea to check for traps. So roll perception.
Nat 20.
You can see that some of the tiles are raised very slightly, and some of them are a little lower. And you're not sure which would activate the trap, but you know that there's traps somewhere along that corridor. You can see how it is. You can investigate the tiles in front of you to figure it out. One's raised and one's
Alright.
low.
I'll do so.
Investigate and see if it's got magic in it.
Arcana for that.
Nat 20 again.
Jesus.
Flippin' heck. Yeah, you figure out the contraption and you can actually disarm it from here. If you run, if you lift the tile, you can access one of the mechanisms and pull on the rod, and it'll just it will dislodge all the tiles, and none of them will be activated.
Alright. Oh, what's this? So Eric is just gonna yoink up the tile. Whoop! Alright, I think this hallway is clear. And he just gallantly just runs through and just
All right, stop at the end there.
stops at the end. He's gonna peek his head around and look, see if there's any more traps in this room.
Yeah, just roll another perception as you get to the end.
Fuck. I think we're clear.
Yeah, seems about seems about that.
Yeah, you think so.
Yeah, I think it could be clear.
Merrick, however, you hear you're not sure what it is, but almost round the corner you can almost hear. It sounds like wind or breathing or something, like a.
Okay. You guys hear that or no? Just me.
I don't hear nothing.
There's something or someone or wind in this room.
I'm gonna sneak into the room just in case, like, try to be very stealthy in this room.
What is going on with your rolls right now?
Oh,
Roll initiative as you go in. They don't see
okay.
you. Let's
I'm gonna go
before you click
over
it,
here.
I'll click the turn order. There you go. You see these shambling humanoids that are rotting and flesh falling off them, and the smell is very pungent in here. Okay, let's get these. So these zombies are actually, they're looking at the floor.
What does that mean? A free shot?
If you roll stealth to move in, yeah.
Oh, let me roll stealth.
It's enough.
Okay.
And Merrick?
sorry, hold on. Wait a second. Stealth.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Simple.
you will have the before the turn orders start, you'll be able to make an attack. Let me just roll their initiative. Done. They should all be in there. Let's make sure that's on public so you can see the rolls. All right then. Sort.
I'm taking a shot.
Yep. You three get to take the shot in your turn order. So Navos, Merrick. Oh, so Yorkie, Navos, and then Merrick.
Yorkie doesn't have a surprise shot.
No, I'm
He
still
rolled stealth.
stealth.
Yeah, he rolled stealth first to come in. Yeah.
Well, no, I know he
Okay.
rolled stealth, but what is he gonna do for a surprise attack?
Oh,
Most of the
he
shit out of
he
him.
can move in and make an attack.
Okay.
It's a free turn, basically.
Hiya!
Yeah, so just go up to the furthest one, or furthest one on this side, and just bam.
Yep, blam. Yeah, that is a hit at 17. 9 bludgeoning damage. Man, this thing feels gross when you strike it. I mean, it feels tough as well.
God damn. Alright, so I'm gonna roll for my main gun. At the one up here in the front.
Oh, yeah.
16.
That's a hit.
17 damage.
Which one was it you hit?
The one up in the front right here.
That is actually it puts it down.
Yes. God, I love it. I love kill shots. Then I can't use my offhand weapon, right? It was just a main attack.
You can use a bonus action to use your offhand.
Okay.
If
Well, like I
you've
said,
already used
because I haven't. I only took the shot. Okay, so I'm gonna use a bonus action to try to shoot the one in the back that is engaged with Yorkie,
Mhm.
and it's a 7. I miss.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Sorry, Yorkie.
Merrick.
Gonna use my bow and go for the one at the furthest at the back, which is this one.
Yeah.
And then
17 is a hit.
yeah. Okay. Damage.
Say, you're rolling with advantage right now.
It seems to be double rolling. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Don't know why that happened.
You have advantage turned on.
No. Unless I did by accident.
Unless
Okay,
it's
just
the
Jeez.
bow.
check at the top.
Well,
On hit, this magic weapon deals an extra 2d6 on any
yeah,
creature it
that's
hits.
the damage is fine. It was the advantage was
Okay.
on. That's all. Yeah, yeah.
My apologies.
That's fine.
Okay.
It still count. It still works because the first roll's a
So
17. So,
that's 18
9
damage.
and 9 is it's an
18.
insta kill.
Very nice.
And then back to Yorkie.
Alright. I'm gonna punch this motherfucker again.
That's a hit.
It's another 9
And
damage.
yeah, that is a kill. But hold
Alright.
up a second. And it definitely dies.
Alright. And
There's-
then Yorkie's going to move over and use a. I'm going to use a focus point and punch this bitch twice.
Both hit.
4 and 7,
11
that's 11.
damage.
It's still standing. That one's dead, so it's Navos's turn. And if you're done on your turn,
Yep, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to move here.
you can use sneak attack because he's in combat.
Right. And I'm going to take my shot.
That's a hit.
Jesus Christ.
12.
And it is dead. Kinda. Let's see if it's dead. Yep, it's dead.
Dead. Blow its head off.
Yeah, rotten brain matter just splats all over the wall. You see there are old crossbows on the floor, 4 of them.
They were warriors at some point.
And then in the wall here, you can see handles for slats that open. 4 of them.
Yorkie's gonna pick up the crossbows and put them in against the wall.
Oh man, if we would have walked up there, we would have been shot at.
Maybe when these guys were healthy, yeah.
Right. Little trap. I see what they're doing.
So this room is now empty. You see that the slots in the wall that open were just, there were kill holes. It was this whole area here next to the, as you walk in, was designed to be a kill zone.
Yeah, these guys have definitely gotten something. It's a shame that they're corpses now, but it's also curious that they're still moving.
True.
Just gonna, look around, make sure there's nothing on them or in the room to indicate why they're still moving.
I mean, you can roll a nature check, I guess. Or medicine even, or whatever. The 16's enough for nature. Yeah, these seem to be unnatural. Long dead humans
The zombies.
that have zombies, yeah, risen
Yeah.
from the dead.
Necromancy.
Maybe something here went wrong. You think? These guys were obviously trapped in this room when they turned. But you've seen this kind of thing before, where the natural form gets taken over by some form of magic and corrupts the body, and they can live for an extremely long time without sustenance or anything at all.
So I noticed that 2 of them, are completely obliterated. The other 2 didn't. You didn't do checks on.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Do
not
I
sorry.
notice that they're twitching?
No. So they're all completely dead. The reason I
Okay.
didn't do checks was because the damage was too high. If you do a certain amount, under a certain amount of damage for the kill shot, they have a chance of getting back up to 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to the next room. Merrick, you take lead.
Okay. Sorry, who you want me head off?
I know I'm tired as well. We can end it after this. All right, so you're back in the room. The traps don't activate again as you step on them, obviously. So they've already been activated. We've got this whole room to explore.
I'm gonna head up to this corner over here.
It's another door. You see 2 more doors over here.
Yorkie's gonna investigate the armor.
Yeah, you can investigate or just straight up perception to see what you notice about it. Investigating is just more in detail if you do find something like a contraption. Perception, I'll do. 10. It is just a suit of armor, but it's a practical suit of armor. The face mask part lifts up, and it's attached to a wooden mannequin.
That's not gonna touch us. Alright. To the door.
The door is slightly ajar.
Do we want to go that way, or do we want to check these other two doors?
I mean, you can check them out now while they're over there if you want.
Yeah, I'll check them out. Do they have like a window? Can I
Um,
look into them, or do I have to try to check them for traps to see if I'm going to open them?
These are solid doors, so you would have to
So can I
be
check the
careful opening
traps?
doors. Yeah,
Yeah.
your perception.
Perception.
The door seems to just be a quite secure door. There doesn't seem to be any traps.
All right.
It's not locked either.
I'm gonna open it.
You see one single bed in the corner of a room. This is the sleeping quarters of whoever was here.
Okay.
I won't make you roll for the trap. Any traps in this? It's the same type of door.
Okay, so I'll open this one too.
Yeah. So again, another room, sleeping quarters,
Nothing.
and nothing.
If I check under the bed, anything there?
You know what? Roll me a d20. See if there's any treasure. Yes. You find a pouch of gold
Oh, okay.
Nice.
and a potion of healing.
Oh shit. All right.
The pouch contains 56 gold.
Hey, you know what they say, get your money up, not your funny up, right?
Someone should have told that to Tommy.
You said in a healing potion? A potion of healing?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to the other room again and check that bed. Check under that
All
bed.
right. Roll another d20.
Another D20.
No, there's nothing under here.
Okay. I'm gonna head over to the other two.
Alright.
All right. There's another door.
Yeah. Probably should check this one.
This one is, like I said before, it's slightly ajar. It's just slightly open. Like already.
What's in there, Navos?
You can see that.
It's like a couch.
Oh god. There better not be a painter in there too.
Christ.
They better not be casting for something.
Not a black couch, it's a green couch, so I don't think so.
Black couch, green couch,
Right.
red couch.
We got off topic, come on, guys.
He's like, it depends on the species.
And if we're off topic, then you go in
Okay.
first.
I will. She goes at first.
All right.
Fuck.
So here, there is a door at the back. It looked like it was once someone's office.
Meg's gonna walk over this way. And I'm guessing these are cupboards, right?
Yep.
Gotta search the cupboards.
All right, roll a d20. Do it twice for the two cupboards.
D20. There's the first one. And then there's the second one. Oh,
Oh, damn.
So this cupboard has 5 healing potions in it.
Oh shit, okay. Oh, hold on.
And the other one has a ruby. Nothing else of value. Now, Navos, technically these are 2 cupboards with four doors on it
Yeah.
as well. So just do another 2d20 for those.
They can't get them as good as mine were.
Nope.
This one's empty.
And that one's
And
empty.
that one
I went-
actually collapses when you open it and smashes on the floor.
I went the opposite way.
Yeah.
Yorkie's gonna search the couch cushions.
Jesus Christ.
Roll a d20. You find a silver piece down the back of the couch.
Fuck
Yo!
yeah.
Sinistra, I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. We're doing
Navos,
D&D right now,
see that
so
hand,
I won't be talking too much. But thank you.
And Yorkie's gonna search the desk.
It's bare. There's nothing in the desk at all.
Okay.
Time to go through the other door.
Search the.
Yeah, I mean you can search this. You can search the armor again, or the other one. Yeah. Right. Roll a perception or investigation. It's up to you how detailed you want to look. All right. So you find that there's a mechanism on the shield attached to the arm, which seems to run into the wall. It's a rotational mechanism. So if you believe if you twist the shield, something happens to the armor.
Oh, so if I twist the armor, something happens?
Yeah. If you believe that the mechanisms attached to the arm, it's a rotational mechanism. You believe if you grab the shield and twist it like a steering wheel, something will happen.
Grab his shield and
Alright,
twist it.
I would grab your shield and twist it to the left.
Bop it, twist it, pull it.
Sorry, I had to.
So yeah, you wanna see what it does?
Yeah, I'm gonna twist the shield.
All right. So the suit of armor comes loose from the floor and swings like it's attached to a door, a secret door behind
Ooh.
here, which leads into a little
Ew.
cave area.
Guys, I did something cool.
Alright, let's go in.
Who knew? All right. In here, there are a few gold coins on the floor, scattered. 8 gold worth. So it looked like this room was once a treasury. But in the walls, in the stones, there are like hollows where there's potions stored. Most of them are empty, except 3 of them.
Okay.
You believe them to be, as labeled, a potion of invisibility. There's 3 of them.
Oh, each person gets a potion of invisibility.
And 8 gold on the floor if you want to pick that up.
I'll let Yorkie pick it up.
He's closest to the ground, but the lowest to the ground.
Well, I mean, he's the only one who hasn't gotten anything yet.
Yeah, true.
Right, once you've made a note.
Back out the door to the other door.
Gonna go there? Okay.
Yeah.
So this door, it looks locked.
Okay.
Is it trapped, though?
I mean, it doesn't look locked. It feels locked when you try to open it.
Hmm.
Is it trapped?
That's the question.
I can check to see if it's trapped, can't I?
You can with a perception roll.
Perception,
investigation.
come on, +4. Boom, 17.
You don't notice any mechanisms that it could be attached to be trapped.
Okay.
But
Right, so I need to lockpick
yeah,
it.
it has a lock mechanism on the door.
I can lockpick it too. I have thieves' tools.
Oh, you have thieves' souls? I forget that you have thieves' souls.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, lockpick it.
Well, it's
Yeah,
a
give
sleight
it
of
a
hand,
sleight
right?
of hand. Yeah. It doesn't open. It seems to be quite a difficult lock.
Navos, your turn.
Alright, let me try.
It opens.
Fuck, man!
Needed a 15.
That's not fair, bro!
It needed a 14,
That's
actually.
2 off!
When he said that it was a tough one, I knew what he was talking
That's
about,
so
that it would be a 15.
bullshit.
Ooh, pretty green room.
Yeah, this room is glowing green. The gems on the wall emit a medium green light.
Yorkie, this is where they developed the pictures.
There is
Oh,
again
course.
like another kind of yang with green light.
Same.
Instead of red light, it's green light.
Yeah.
Red light.
Sweet.
Green light! Sorry.
They call it the red light district for a reason.
Christ.
Alright, sorry,
The
Kate, what were you saying?
letters on the tiles are glowing as well.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And you can see some text written on this. And if you want to see it, the text, it's actually on the map. So if you go down to the bottom right of the map where it's dark, where it's blacked out, just below those 2 rooms, that's the stone tablet there.
Only those who follow the 12 instances of time may enter.
All instances of time. January, February, March,
Jesus
April,
Christ.
May, July, August, September, November, December,
You missed October!
October.
Fucking hell, man.
We're all dead.
I mean, you're visually doing that, right? You didn't actually step on it. All right. So what I
No.
want to do is, if you trust that that's the answer, you can step on the tile in that order.
I don't know, man.
Want me to do it?
No, Yorkie can do it since he was the one who rattled off the fucking lumps. Just get it right.
I don't know if that's the answer.
Take a
Only one way to
guess.
find out.
Right?
How much faith do you have in yourself?
The fucking God knows none.
Fine, I'll do it.
Only those who follow the 12 instances.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Alright. It's obviously got to be something to do with the letters on the wall.
That's the
Right.
floor in front
It's
of
the
you.
floor.
The floor, sorry.
Each tile has a letter on it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You pacing up and down.
Only those who follow the 12 instances of time may enter.
I.
Oh, I know.
I.
I know.
Ivy.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Oh, you have to do it individually.
Oh, for
Is
fuck's
it-
sake.
yeah.
Okay, so January,
Yeah.
February,
Mhm.
March,
Yep.
April,
Mhm.
May,
Yep.
June,
Yep.
July,
Yep.
August, September,
Yeah.
October, November, December.
All right.
Oh my god. I did
Yep.
not see that at all.
Yeah. So, the door in front of you here appears
Uh-huh.
in this wall. The wall was solid a second ago, but when you stand on the last tile, this door appears in front of you,
Okay.
and the handle is glowing the same as the lettering. And you're not dead, so
That's good at least.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down. Yep. Right. No, you missed. You missed
Boy.
fucking September.
no, it's fine now that you've done it. It's actually
What?
All right, let's go through
I
the
did
door.
September.
He did go on it.
I
So
didn't
you
go
go
AO.
through the door.
Yep.
Well, you open the door. It opens
Uh-huh.
inwards.
Okay.
And for a moment, the only thing you can see inside is like a swirling green mist.
Okay.
Dude, Misty.
The mist settles. And then you get to see the room.
Oh shit. Okay.
Loot City.
You notice the gargoyle heads, like from the other room,
Mhm.
in here as well.
What chick-
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You-
check the.
Are you going to say something?
I'm gonna check the armor.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna check these boxes that I'm by.
I'm gonna do the same thing with the boxes in this chest over here.
All right. So the crates need prying open.
I have a crowbar or something.
Mhm.
Do I not? Well, let me check.
I think so. Yeah.
I
Inventory. Yeah, I have a crowbar.
do. I do too.
It's just a strength check to open. It's fairly easy. Just get a 10 or more to open them, with advantage with the crowbar.
I got 6.
You can roll with advantage with the crowbar if you've got one.
I do have a crowbar. 15.
Yeah. You crack one open.
Mhm.
Inside, it looks like soil.
Soil.
Yeah. Just like a
Okay.
really dark, peaty soil. Navos, I'm going to strength check yours. Advantage. Yeah, you open yours and it's the same. You see this dark soil.
Look over to the chest.
Yeah, you want to open it?
About to sleight of hand it.
It's not locked. No, it's not locked.
Oh, okay.
It opens up, and inside is a bunch of pebbles and soil.
What?
As for Yorkie, roll me a perception check this time first.
— 17.
This doesn't have a wooden mannequin inside. It's empty armor stood by itself.
But how is that possible?
Can I do detect magic?
You could check for magic with like Arcana, see if there's any presence of magic.
I actually have a spell that's called detect magic though.
Yeah. Do you want to use it?
Can do.
Yeah, just throw the description in the chat as well, so we know you're using it.
Will do. Can put that right.
Detect. So you use a level 1 slot. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. You definitely sense magic.
Okay.
And you can see a faint aura around the armor.
Yorkie, just be careful. It's a magical armor. I can't. That's all I can really get up from it. Some magical properties about it. I don't know what it is though.
Alright, I'll be careful. Is there like any like inscriptions on anything of the armor, or
It doesn't seem to be, but just roll a straight d20.
Okay.
All right, yeah, nothing happens at the moment. So, this armor seems to be very similar to the one in the last room with the shield, but there's no mechanism as such on it. But it's just strange to you that it could be stood up without any support. And then you hear a voice come from within the armor. It asks, "The password. Find it, and the treasure is yours. Give the incorrect password, and all shall perish."
guys, we gotta find a password.
Alright. Merrick's gonna open this chest that she's stood in front of.
Again, soil
Okay.
and pebbles.
There's 2 chests at the back as well.
Hmm. Yorkie's gonna go back to the other room and he's gonna go across all the back to the same tiles. And he's gonna go and check the thing in the center. Is it like a sarcophagus, or does it just have the tablet in the middle?
So on the top is the tablet with the text. But now you're facing this way. Roll me a perception check. So underneath on the floor, one of the legs, so it's like a protruding leg, but it's shaped like an arrow where you're stood just beneath you. And it basically just faces this way. Like points that direction.
Okay. Is there any way I can turn this thing, or like, does it seem like it can be moved?
No, it's part of the stone. It's basically stone worked in, but it's just an
Okay.
unusual place to have an arrow direct. It looks like it's directing your eyes that direction. It's like if you look at it, you go, oh, it's pointing that way. It could be pointing towards the door or the statue.
I'll try it. Nope.
But so halfway is right here.
What languages does everyone speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Orc, Dwarvish, and Druidic.
Okay.
Common, Gnomish, and Druidic.
And Navos?
Thieves can't. And common, obviously.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Guess the Shadow Kai don't have their own language.
I mean, it would make sense if you spoke Elvish as well. So we'll give you that.
Okay.
What are you thinking? What are
So-
the thoughts?
The arrow on the statue, is there a way to like shift it?
I mean, you could with this one, but just by moving the head.
Okay.
If you wanted to try, you could.
I'm gonna turn the head around and have it pointing in the same direction as the other arrow.
Okay, so you as you take a hold of that, you have to clamber up the armor, right?
Yeah.
It's like 6'4" armor. As you grab hold of the head and try to move it, it resists and then pulls the other way and looks at you. What are you doing?
Looking for clues.
The clues are right before you.
It's got to be something to do with this, right? It's the only way I'm thinking.
You may ask of me one question, as long as it's not directly involving the answer. And then the head goes back straight again.
The clues are in front of us. Now, I know we're slightly underground, but which directions is it going? East to west, or is it?
Oh, I mean, it's the right way up for north, south, east, west.
Okay.
I tried to keep my maps that way.
So sun. Was it sun? Sun rises in the west and sets in the
No.
east. Or
Yeah,
is-
sunrise in the sunrise
But-
in the east, sunsets in the west.
And today's session is brought to you by tiredness and overthinking.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
it's hard. It's hard
Oh,
once
Well,
you
I'm trying
start
to think-
delving deep.
I'm trying to think of like like the last one was
so I
like
said about it being, it's got to be in between these two, right? It has to be between these two somewhere.
Right. Yeah, that was from the inside check from before.
Yeah.
That is what you believe is the
So
password is between there.
brain heads. Is the
Anyone in
password
chat
That's
watching?
us.
Anyone in chat?
password?
Anyone in chat want to help the brains of these adventurers that have just solved every other puzzle instantly except
Pop
this one?
this one.
See if I try another insight. Fuck. What do you think, you Navos?
No idea. There's nothing
Probably
on the
the
floor, right?
gargoyles.
Not that I could tell. Double check, sweep it. Where's Tommy with his broom?
Yeah, he's way up front.
I'm gonna look at the gargoyles. Are there any more arrows in the like with the gargoyles or anything?
No.
Well, they're all
but-
pointing to a specific. I'm gonna take a guess and say that they're all pointing, right? So that one's pointing that way. That one's pointing that way. That one's that way. That
think
one's
it's
sort
just-
of that way. And then that way. So it's. I think it's gotta be in like. In this area somewhere, right?
Nice pentagram.
Whatever it is. Shut up!
And
Nazad.
don't forget the armor said that you have one question you're allowed to ask it as well.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't directly give the answer.
Oh, fuck, okay. I was gonna ask him what is the
what it said,
password.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's any words in this thing that we can make up. Like, I'm just trying to see. Huh?
I
The
don't
word
know why
lots.
Like,
It's the only word that's there.
No,
Or
there's
jab.
not in a straight line anyway. There's key.
I mean, if you skip some letters, there's Bon Jovi.
For sake.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
I'm Joey.
Bon Jovi.
That answer is correct. My favorite artist of the the Bards Guild, not.
You know, my my dyslexia is looking at Lost MC, but that says Lots CD.
Lots
And-
CD. Yeah.
Knobhead.
Knobhead.
No, man.
I'll give you another insight check each if you want, or an intelligence check.
Oh my lord, man. I'm about down to tiredness.
Oh yeah, we'll be ending it after this. last bit,
11s are like the bane of my existence right now.
Oh, so you just got 11,
But,
3, and
Yeah.
what? Why is it 11, 3, 11, 3? What's going on? It's 11, 3, 11, 3, 11,
know.
3.
it's rough as fuck.
It's just give you the
Trying to-
password. That's the password. The 11, 3, 11, 3, 11, 3. That's the password.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, don't confuse me like that. I'm tired, okay?
I
Fuck
know.
off.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
All right, so the 11s for the insight. So you think a password doesn't always have to be a word. It can be a combination of numbers or a combination of letters.
NAZASD.
You say that out loud.
Yeah.
The knight kneels down. You may check your treasure.
Fuck yeah!
Open the
Go!
chests and receive your prize.
Oh my lord, man, that's.
I'm like,
fucking-
who the hell is Nazad?
It just happens when you've been solving puzzles all day. You don't
He's like,
expect it to
yeah.
be just like, oh, it's just right fucking there.
Oh my lord, man.
He's gonna check these two chests.
He is fried.
Okay, so there's the chests now. There's no soil in them. There's no pebbles in them. Instead, those two back chests, there are 4 diamonds in each chest. That's 8 diamonds in total. The chest that Navos is at, there are 4 rubies. And the chest that Merrick's at, there is also another 4 rubies.
All right,
You
check
guys
this
are gonna
one.
be rich, by the way. So the crates are open, so you just look inside.
Yeah.
So they've already opened with the crowbars. In the crates, it's like there's some fabric covering something in there. It's maybe some really expensive silk, actually.
All right, I'll unfold the fabric and see.
Beneath the fabric, there is, in this one, there is what appears to be like an adventurer's kit, but it's a very fancy adventurer's kit. It's a very well made bag that looks used. Each stack of crates is slightly different, with like different gear in it. It looks like these were old adventurers, and that's their gear.
Okay.
Maybe it's them 4 zombies stuff. Because there's 4 chests, 4 crates.
Maybe.
Makes sense to me. It makes sense to me because they could be adventurers, right? Because they were trying to protect their goods.
I guess the question is there anything in any of the crates that's worth taking, though?
If you want to, basically, I'm using that as like a restock opportunity. Is anything you want, like from adventurers' tools or kits, or if you want, like a pouch of ball bearings or ink, or like things like that. Just let me know what you want, and we can add that in there for you. One of the crates will have something of that in there. There's nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything extra valuable, apart from obviously the freaking diamonds and the rubies. They're very valuable. So you hear the shield clunk to the floor from the armor.
Mm.
And there's something in its hand where the shield once was.
Oh. I'm gonna grab it.
It's just a stone. It's not like a precious stone or anything, but it does look nice. It's got like, how it's like glass, but with when you put oil in water, it separates and goes like rainbow colors.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's glass with like an oil color to it.
But that's what goes in
Nick,
the
pass
toe.
me the tome.
Alright. Gets out the
And
bag and throws it to
it
you.
is shaped. It is shaped. It's been created to fit something, maybe.
Yorkie's gonna try to see if it fits anywhere on the tome.
It does indeed. It fits perfectly in the front of the tome.
Oh,
Now-
would you look at that?
So it fits in, and then it looks like that you can twist it like a key. Yeah, you twist it.
Yep.
This guy doesn't give a fuck, does he? Just like, I don't
No.
care how dangerous this is. I'm
Right?
using it. I'm kidding. Just want to freak you out.
I'm just gonna go out. Look at
So
that.
find out next time, I guess. No.
Yep.
All right. So you twist the key, and a bright light shines through the keystone, and the tome also starts to glow, and golden text floats through the air. It looks like it could be, you might recognize it as draconic, but you can't see what the text actually says. The book gets intensely hot. So you think, if you keep on holding it, it might burn.
Oh, oh, hot potato, hot.
You drop it, or you keep
Ow.
hold of it?
Think I'm gonna like try to juggle it for a little bit.
All right. It's getting hotter and hotter. It starts to ignite in this white flame that it's just about bearable pain tolerance wise. So roll a constitution check. All right, you're gonna have to let go, or it's painful. So as you let go, the book falls to the floor, but it continues to glow and ignite in this white flame. The light seems to bounce off the walls, but then the walls become white hot in the same way. Like they have that sort of white flame about them. And everything light touches gets engulfed by this light until eventually you cannot see the room anymore. You can just see this golden light. I'll give you a moment to absorb that.
Well, I'm getting absorbed by light.
Fixing.
You can see each other just fine, as if no light is touching you, but everything else.
Okay.
So it's kind of
Guys,
like
what is
being in
going
another
on?
dimension, in a way.
What is going on?
And then you see what appears to be a gigantic dragon in the distance, flying towards you, reflecting this light. And it's almost like got a bluish tint to this, so it's contrasted to the yellow light. But the yellow light is actually reflecting from these platinum scales. And then we can resume next time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Light.
Oh, I'm tired. So you're not going in city then?
No, I'm not. I was going to, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
'cause just too
tired as well.
fucking tired. I need to get to sleep anyway. I've got a busy day tomorrow, so.
Yeah. For me, I was nodding off in my chair before the session started as well. So I was like, oh shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do today.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Well
Alright.
done, man. Those insta solving those puzzles was great.
I'm just gonna
That
end my
never
stream. I'll be
happens.
back in a minute.
All right.
I think I've seen that riddle before with the map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw it like on a D&D TikTok or some shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got it off Reddit, I think. I have like a
Oh,
list of
okay.
So I basically have got a bunch of puzzles and maps and stuff. I've got another one I want to use soon, and nobody's ever solved it. But I think now that it's been out there for a while, I think it's probably been shown on TikTok and other things.
Hmm.
But it was something it was a puzzle that I picked up when I worked at PlayStation, and we used to always send emails around to each other of puzzles and like stupid stuff and like who'd win in a fight, Wolverine or Batman, shit like that.
Yeah.
And one of the puzzles, only 2 people in the whole office out of 90 people figured it out, and I've never had anyone figure it out since in any D&D session when I've used it.
Which?
It's one puzzle that I will use for you guys. Evil knows it, so I'll unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll have
That
to
was
sit in the
committed
background for that one
sacrifice.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 12 months thing, I feel like a damn fool because like I'm reading like all the letters. I'm like, I only see one F, so I don't understand how this could possibly work.
Yeah.
And finally, KP finally figures it out. I'm like, how did I not see that? And then I'm like, right, dyslexia is a fucking bitch.
Oh yeah. It is. No, you got it straight away, so that was good.
Like it's the 12 12 months of the year.
Yeah.
But I don't know
Yep.
how to fucking figure this out.
That's why you're a team.
I've been looking at the evidence dump for PD, right?
Yeah.
Of they've got 3 different things open for BSMC versus not familiar, right?
Oh yeah. Cool.
They've got one open that's Anderson open, and it's got Brandon Reed pistol, Junior Hellier bullet type, and then Aiden O'Brien. Then they got one for the shooting in harmony, which has got Blood Collected, Alison Walker, Brandon Reed, Eli Jacobs, Benny Baggs, and Toro Sangre. And then
Shit.
bullet casings found with Eli Jacobs, Alison Walker, and myself.
Nice.
But they also find
Good.
some. They also found some for Toro as well. So
Yeah.
I think PD are gonna end up closing down on. Oh, they got the plate in my car too.
Well, they said
Bastards.
Anderson's gonna come after Brandon at some point anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Good.
That whole. I want the war to go through like as we're doing it and slow burn it through, and then whatever happens. I don't give a shit about Sandy really. Like I really don't. I'll take Harmony and it doesn't matter. It's like a few K extra a month. Like it's not much. So whatever happens there, I don't mind as long as the story plays out well, and then it can run onto a PD arc, and maybe after the war, like who knows? Maybe Brandon will reach out to Mario and be like, "Hey, look, we're both in shit for this. We need to go. We need to protect ourselves from PD and come up with something together." We could do anything. We could run whatever. The storylines within storylines within storylines.
Yeah.
I love all that.
I'm excited to see what the future brings.
Yeah.
It's okay. During D&D, someone apparently sprayed the firm's compound with our tech.
The firm.
Yeah, someone's just starting to shit.
Yeah, so
It's probably
they're
Dylan
not
Ace.
putting nothing in for- That's what I said.
It's probably the Saints, trying to pick up on that we're in a war, so they want to try to start shit with or try to
they
make
want
us
to be in it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which I don't understand. Just have them go to war with the fucking firm. You know?
I don't know. It is strange to me that
like Dylan's
people
always
do get
is
excited about
like
seeing it.
I don't know. Dylan's just a special moron.
Special.
Anyway, I'm going to bed because I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, you get your sleep.
I mean,
I just can't believe I'm so tired. Like I've never been this tired before.
Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of my stream. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye bye.